People say I should get a job, LMFAO, ROFL. I'm gonna talk about the truth, but everybody is just talking with me and they are saying like they are giving an advisement and they are saying that I should get a job. I'm not against with them. I'm showing them respect, but I have one thing to say. Why I let other fucking bullshit and ignoramus people going to speak on the YouTube, but me? Why I cannot speak, but they can speak? They can speak. According to my opinion, this is really bullshit. Let me explain you why. I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers and a bunch of YouTubers there, and they have a right to speak. If you are a beautiful girl, you can get more followers quickly. But if you are a guy, you need to speak more and you need to be intelligent, etc. But according to my opinion, this is really shit, and we are just living to that. And that's the reason why I wonder, like, you can think about the Heidegger and other great philosophers as well. I don't give a shit about that. But problem is, I'm gonna just talk about the church. Why we are letting the other ignoramus people speak behalf of us. I'm just really against with this issue. I am seeing a bunch of the very great people, and they are not very smart, but they have an ability to speak. According to my opinion, I have always wanted to go to Japan, be a travel influencer, like traveling around the world, and just getting more followers and just being so happy. But I couldn't make my dreams come true. Whenever I'm seeing the YouTubers and they are mostly saying the lies, they are not the reals, they are selling the lies. They are trying to be on the media. Even they are trying to continue their existence on the social media. Even they like to be exist, even they don't. Mostly they are the liars, and people just giving them the attention, and they are continue to speak, and they are continue to understand the other problems as well. According to my opinion, the system is really different. If you are living in a third class country or second and a first, the things are so different in the third class country. Mostly people are just here hoping to go to the first and the second classes, and they're just like getting the immigration system so hard. And if you wanna get attention, if you get famous, it is more easier, and you can make money online. If you have ability to make money online, then you can go to the other countries and you can continue to take money and you can be free. But here the problem is just creating your own business is not easy peasy. Like creating a better social media account, better the YouTube videos, and a better background, etc. Because you need to know your audiences first, and mostly you need to say the lies on the camera, and you need to say everything will gonna be okay and everything will be better. But most of these kind of things are lies, guys, and nobody's going to believe on it. And even you are thinking like you are in a depression, right? Most think about the people who are in a depression, just recording the YouTube videos. I'm in depression. I'm in depression every fucking single day. Mostly they are recording this kind of bullshit videos, but mostly they are not in a depression. If you are get attention, if you are getting attention, if you are taking more attention, then you can continue because you found the systems open. Okay, you have found a bug on the system, and it's being easier for you to survive. Everybody wanna be online. Everybody wanna famous on the social media, and no one can able to do that because it is really hard. Because whenever you are recording YouTube videos, you need to understand you are getting into the competition. Some people have the better thumbnails. Some people have the better speaking style. Some people have the better speaking abilities. That's the reason why just getting bread on the YouTube is really hard, and actually on the media. According to my opinion, if you are a girl, you can just show your ass, you can get the quick followers. But the problem is your impression will gonna be different. If you wanna just draw a good impression on social media, you need to collaborate with the other YouTubers, and you need to collaborate with the others as well. But here the problem is, if you cannot create your own business, you will be unemployed for your whole entire life. Think about someone else. You are working for a company, right? You are making the other people's dreams come true. That's the reason why you are not making your dreams come true. Mostly people gonna say us, and you need to create your you need to go to a job and just like work. Okay, brother, I'm gonna work for what? I'm gonna work for someone else there. I'm not going to work for myself. Even I just going there, even I watching the people there, mostly they will just use me and utilize me, exploit me, and then they will just like out me. That's the reason why ever you wanna work for a company, work for a restaurant, and work for other jobs, you will get exploited. You will get utilized, and you will get into took advantages from others. That's the reason why if you wanna took advantages by the others, you need to create your own business. Even I'm just recording YouTube videos here. Maybe not everyone is watching my videos. Not everyone is just coming here, but I'm creating something, the association here. Maybe it is so slow. Maybe it's not just getting more attention here. Maybe it's really hard to get into the exact point where I wanna be, what I wanna do, what I want to do. But the problem is, I'm trying at least. It is better to die trying rather than not trying. Okay? Whenever I'm trying, maybe I'm gonna lose in the end. But the problem is someone else will gonna lose already because they are not trying. I'm trying every fucking single day. I will try with my best. And when I lose, I will say to myself, I have tried. But someone else just sitting at their chairs and just watching me, they would never have tried. That's the reason I get the big difference here. And when you are just talking about the philosophy, and when talk about the knowledge, and psychology, and the science, and the AI, the data scientification, just like the engineering, medicine, most of the people are just selling you the knowledge. And they are the knowledge traders, and they are selling you the knowledge. And you are just getting by advantages by them, and they are taking your time and energy. And mostly there are a bunch of polyglots out there, and they are saying that I can speak Japanese, I can speak English, I can speak Chinese, I can speak German, etc. But the problem is, when you just watch their videos, mostly they are just saying the 3 or 4 words, and they are saying I'm the polyglot, and you are watching their videos, and you are trying to understand something. But mostly they are not even do the podcast in German language or Chinese language. Mostly they are saying this kind of things in the English language. That's the reason why most of the people not awake on the social media. The social media is a great kind of simulation. And when I'm just talking about the simulation, mostly I want to be just create an impression, like I'm a guy like trying to explore the system and trying to make the other people's bright, and I'm giving you bright here. I'm just like just illumination. Edward says as well here. You can just understand in a bad way or a good way. Okay, it's your problem at the end. I'm just trying to out you from a cave. Okay, but try like the Plato mentioned that Plato's ideas. Okay, the Aristotle, the Protos, everything's like we are living in a simulation. Mostly, even the social media, even the politicians, they are creating the fake realities, and they are changing the world by the social media. Because social media is a very great tool. Even the Trump, lastly the Trump just said that, we don't like the Papa's regime, but the Papa from Italy, I'm not sure where he is from. He said we don't care about the Trump's administration. Yeah, even in a plane, he said like that. According to my opinion, the social media is mostly getting more viewers. If someone else trying to get view the Trump mostly going to continue his power, because the great power in this world is attention. If you give attention to someone else, then if he has more followers, more attention, then he can do whatever he wants, because they can just manipulate the attention. Because the attention is a great power, especially in this modern world. Most of the attention seekers trying to get fame on the internet, and then they want to get the power. If they took the power, they can do whatever they want. They can go to the nightclubs, they can fuck the different girls, and they can just fuck each other as thoughts. If you're asking my opinion, why I'm here, I want to get more fame. I want to fuck a lot of girls, like the Bunny Bully. What Bunny Bully did, like she just made fuck with the 1,000 guy. According to my opinion, I also want to just get fuck with 1,000 girls. Okay, mostly why? Because if the girl there's a gender equality, right? In the gender equality, like the girls wants to just sex with the 1,000 guy. It's understandable. Society society are just trying to make them believe in society are supporting it. But the backside is so different. I am a man. I want to also do the sex with 1,000 women. So it is the same equality, right? If a girl wants to do the sex with 1,000 men, and again, like a man can also want to do sex with 1,000 women. It's so understandable. If you are asking my opinion, I also want to do sex with 1,000 women from worldwide. Okay, but why we are just giving more attention to this kind of bullshit people? Let me explain you why. Because mostly they are the attention seeker. They are controlling your brain. They are controlling your emotions. And if you are a great manipulator on the social media or in the simulation, you can do whatever you want. You can just appeal their bodies, appeal their brains. Firstly, if you want to impact someone else, you need to get into their brains. If you get into their brains, then you can make them to do whatever you want. You can control them. That's the great idea here. If you are on the media, then you can just have a power and you can control anything else. So here the problem is, why you guys asking me to get a job? Why I am not this game? Why I am not into this game? Mostly why I cannot participate in this game. Mostly I got expelled by the Turkish community, the Turkish society here. I really okay with them. I'm not just talking with them. It's so understandable. Mostly why? Because the problem is they not very like the open mind. They are having mostly stereotypes. That's the reason why I have an open mind. I am open mind and I don't have a stereotypes. That's the reason why I want to travel around the world, just making new friends. It is so good. Why other people can have ability to do that? Why I cannot? Why the society not accepting me to do that? Why the society accepting to others to do that? What is the difference between me and Nemo fucking Chu? What is the difference between this? I don't care about the she is like being a great chess master. I don't give a fuck about her. I don't give a fuck about her. I don't care. But the problem is, why we are just giving more attention to this kind of people? Even the Magnus Carlsen. I don't give a fuck about the Magnus Carlsen. I don't care. I don't care. Why they are so famous? Why I am not famous? I don't give a fuck about the faker. I don't give a fuck about the Bjorksen. Okay? I have really liked the Bjorksen, the TSM, the Cloud9. Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about them anymore. Because mostly, why they are so famous on the internet, why me not? That's the big problem is I don't give a fuck about the others. I don't give a fuck about. Why I need to fake about the others? Why I need to give a fuck about others? The problem is I'm just getting so angry. The problem is why I cannot get a success on the social media while the others can do. What is the difference? Am I not a fucking human being here? I also want to travel around the world. I'm also just gonna get attention. But I'm doing it in a very peaceful way. I'm doing it in a decent way. I'm not judging the others. Yes, sometimes I'm cursing, but I'm not cursing to them. I'm cursing the situation. Mostly, people on the social media, they are exploiting your time and energy. And you are talking about others. Why they are not talking about you? What is the difference between you and others? Think about yourself twice. Don't be a sheep. Don't be die in a fucking lake. Go to die in a fucking ocean. Everybody gonna piss off from my fucking words. But the one thing, I will die trying. Even you believe in me, even you don't believe in me, it doesn't give a fuck about matter. Mostly we are trying to do the success. Even we lose, even we don't get anything we want, I will continue because I will die trying. But you gonna be unhappy because you won't die trying. You just like only be a sheep for the system for the fucking others. They are going to exploit you and mostly you will be a watcher. You're a fucking number here. On your fucking bank account. Maybe you don't have more numbers on your debt and you are crying whenever you are coming to your fucking house. Maybe your mother and father talking about you. Our son, where's the money? I don't have money. My parents, I'm sorry. Are you gonna cry for that, son? Or you are going to go about the fucking work? Then I'm going to ROFL and an LMFAO. Why I need to work for others? Why I need to make other people's dreams come true? What is the difference? So here the problem is I cannot change for others. The others should change for me. Because I will die trying. And not others gonna die trying. That's the two different things here. Yeah, okay? I will die on this way. Because I wanna be famous on the internet. Why? Because this talking philosophy, science and other things. We are living in a simulation. Most the people trying to create an image and create an impression and create a fake character on social media. And we are supporting them. But you are being sheep. Mostly if you are getting the viral by just talking about the simulation, which I'm doing that. If I get the viral on the fucking America, on the fucking America's billboards, and the fucking Japan, and the fucking England, and the fucking other countries, I will continue this impression. I will talk about the simulation from morning to night. Why? Because I'm getting attention on this way. Most of the people want to see me on this way. But the problem is, the one thing I know, I will continue to get my exact attention. Maybe you are not getting famous, brother. But the problem is, maybe you couldn't get enough. Maybe you couldn't get exact audience for yourself. Firstly, you need to find your audiences for yourself, brother. And then you can continue to fight. If you want to fight with the other people around the world, you need to understand. Your value is very less. The market is very fierce. Can you just surpass them? Can you collaborate with yourself? The competition is really fierce. Are you sure about that? Can you surpass it? Because mostly people will going to desperate from you on your way. You will be alone on this path. In England, there are people are saying for the gloomy weathers, and they say you will never walk alone. But brother, you will walk alone. I'm saying the truth. You will walk alone. I'm so sorry, brother, but that is the truth. You will walk alone. That's the reason why, even you like it, even you don't like it, do the things properly. Do the things what you like. Do the things what you can do better. Do the things what you bring some value. If you wanna bring some value, if you are doing the things very successful, do the things you are being successful. What you can put something to table, and then let the other peoples watch you. Let them just going to fight with you and resist them, and then get into advantage. Okay? Go and fight. That's what I want. That's what you wanna see. Okay? That's all. I'm gonna talk about the truth, and that's all. Okay? I hope I can go to Japan and I can be famous on the internet. Thank you so much. Thank you.